Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how many people assume that death at an advanced age is just a natural part of life? The truth is, nearly 99% of deaths after 7 years, 5 stem from just a handful of causes. And most of these fatalities are preventable. Make no mistake, it's not just about getting older. It's about the risks we often ignore until it's too late. The reality is, by the time most people realize what's happening, their health has already taken a turn for the worse, and the options to improve become limited. But what if I told you that by understanding these risks now, you could take simple, powerful steps to protect yourself and even add years to your life? In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 leading causes of death after 75, revealing the ones responsible for nearly all fatalities in this age group. Some of these may surprise you, while others are more obvious than you'd expect. Either way, knowing them could be the difference between struggling with health problems and living a long, fulfilling life. Stay tuned, because these 5 causes are not inevitable. The good news is, by making small, meaningful changes, you can dramatically reduce your risks, stay independent longer, and potentially add years, sometimes decades, to your life. Let's dive in and explore how you can make today the start of a healthier, more vibrant future. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. The choices you make today hold a remarkable power. They are the ones that will shape the strength, vitality, and independence you experience in the years that lie ahead. It's easy to think that the future is a distant reality, something far off in time, but the truth is that the actions we take right now in the present can have a profound impact on how we will feel, move, and live as we age. Our health, our energy, and our mindset, they all depend on the small yet significant decisions we make today. Will we choose to nourish our bodies with wholesome foods? Will we embrace movement even when it's hard? Will we prioritize rest and mental peace, understanding that they are just as important as any physical activity? I believe that our futures aren't simply a result of luck or fate. They are the product of the actions we take in the here and now. When we take the time to care for ourselves, we are laying down a foundation for a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. Think about it. Every step, every small decision is an investment in our well-being. You deserve to feel strong, to be active, to remain independent, and to embrace the joy of life without limitations. The good news is, it's never too late to start making those choices, paving the way for a future where you thrive, not just survive. So, let's begin today, because the future you want starts right here, right now. Number 1, heart disease continues to be the leading cause of death for those over the age of 75. Yet so many people fail to realize just how much control they truly have over it. The heart, much like any muscle in our body, has the potential to stay strong if we care for it properly, but it can also weaken and deteriorate if neglected. And here's the hard truth. By the time you notice the signs, the damage could already be done. Many of us dismiss the early warning signs, feeling a little tired, getting out of breath more easily, or finding ourselves slowing down as we age. We tend to chalk these things up to getting older, but in reality, these can be subtle yet significant indicators that your heart isn't as strong as it used to be. That's something worth paying close attention to, especially as we age. One of the most insidious contributors to heart disease is high blood pressure. Over time, it places immense strain on your arteries, forcing your heart to work harder than it should. The challenge, however, is that there are no immediate or obvious signs of high blood pressure. There's no pain to alert you, no clear symptoms to warn you that your heart is under stress. It can go unnoticed for years until a heart attack or stroke occurs, suddenly thrusting you into a life-altering situation. Many older adults, especially those over 75, end up in the hospital wondering how they got there because just days before, they felt fine. It's terrifying, but it's preventable. Diet plays another critical role in heart health. Decades of eating processed foods, too much salt, and unhealthy fats slowly accumulate and do their damage, clogging arteries and limiting circulation. But here's something many don't realize. It's not just about avoiding the bad foods, it's about incorporating the right ones. Your heart needs proper fuel, just like any other muscle. And if your diet is missing those essential nutrients, your heart is silently paying the price. The damage happens faster than we think, and it doesn't take years of bad habits to cause trouble. It only takes a few bad choices compounded over time. Then there's the issue of movement, or rather, the lack of it. The heart wasn't designed to sit still all day. When you stop moving, everything slows down. Your circulation, your muscle strength, and your heart's ability to function effectively. It's not about running marathons or pushing yourself to extremes. It's about staying active in ways that work for you. Whether that's walking, stretching, or even simple chair exercises, these small efforts keep your heart pumping efficiently and dramatically reduce your risk of heart disease. The biggest mistake people make is resigning themselves to the idea that heart disease is inevitable, that it's just a part of aging, or worse, that it's something destined to happen because of genetics. Many of us hear stories of relatives who had heart attacks, and we start to believe that it's just part of the family legacy, something we can't escape. But that's where we are wrong. Small, everyday choices add up. The food we eat, the way we move, and we manage our stress. These all influence whether our hearts stay strong or begin to fail. The truth is, you have more power over your heart health than you realize. And here's the most important message I want to share. The decisions you make today, right now, can determine the strength of your heart in the years to come. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Start taking control of your heart health today, because the best time to make a change is always right now. Your future self will thank you for it. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. Number 2, falls and injuries, one of the most dangerous and often overlooked risks after the age of 75 isn't some chronic disease. It's something far more sudden, far more unpredictable, a fall. It can happen in the blink of an eye, one wrong step, a brief moment of dizziness, a slippery floor, and just like that, everything changes. A fractured hip, a head injury, or even a small bruise can quickly escalate into something far more serious and life-threatening. The harsh reality is that most people don't even realize how vulnerable they are to a fall until it's too late. It's a wake-up call they never saw coming, and the consequences are often far greater than anyone expected. Falls are terrifyingly common, and yet, for many seniors, they don't get the attention they deserve until tragedy strikes. Eye falls are one of the leading causes of injury-related deaths among older adults. They account for millions of emergency room visits each year, and for countless individuals, a single fall can trigger a rapid decline from which they may never fully recover. A hip fracture, for example, isn't just painful. It can result in months of immobility, the loss of independence, and a higher risk of infections and complications. Yet, despite how widespread this risk is, most people only start taking fall prevention seriously after they or a loved one experience the pain and suffering that follows a fall. The problem, of course, is that as we age, our sense of balance, muscle strength, and reaction time all naturally decrease. But this process is gradual, so we often don't notice it happening. One day, you might be going about your usual routine, walking through your house or running errands, feeling fine. But then, out of nowhere, you reach for something, lose your balance, and suddenly, the floor seems to come at you faster than you can react. Your body, no longer as resilient as it once was, simply doesn't recover as quickly as it did in the past. What once might have been a minor stumble now has the potential to cause devastating injuries. The truth is, as we get older, our bodies need more care and attention than ever before, but so many of us don't realize this until it's too late. What makes this situation even worse is the vicious cycle that fear of falling can create. After a close call, many seniors become so frightened of falling again that they start limiting their movement altogether. They stop going for walks, avoid using stairs, and refrain from activities that once brought them joy. But the irony is that by avoiding movement, they make themselves even more vulnerable. When you stop moving, your muscles weaken. And when your muscles weaken, the risk of falling only increases. It's a downward spiral, robbing seniors of their independence and freedom, leaving them trapped in a cycle of fear and frailty. But here's the good news: falls are not inevitable. The good news is that there are proven ways to reduce your risk dramatically. Strengthening the muscles in your legs and core, working on improving your balance, and making simple adjustments in your home, such as adding better lighting, using slip-proof rugs, and installing sturdy handrails, can make a world of difference. These small changes can help you stay active, independent, and far less likely to suffer a life-altering fall. It's never too late to start making these improvements. Your future self will thank you. Another factor that's often overlooked when it comes to falls is the side effects of medications. Many prescription drugs can cause dizziness, drowsiness, or changes in blood pressure, all of which make falls far more likely. If you've ever stood up too quickly and felt lightheaded, you know exactly what I mean. That's your body sending up a red flag, telling you something isn't right. If you're taking multiple medications, it's essential to talk to your doctor about how they might be affecting your balance. Make sure that your prescriptions aren't working against you and creating an added risk of injury. Being proactive about this could make all the difference, potentially saving you from a fall that could change everything. We have more control over our lives and well-being than we often realize. Taking small steps to prevent falls, stay active, and stay vigilant about our health can empower us to maintain our independence and continue to live life on our terms. So let's not wait for something bad to happen before we take action. Your life, your independence, and your well-being are worth the effort. Give me an outro for everything above. Ask audiences what they have learned so far, and ask them to comment on one thing they have learned and will bring to practice in life below this video and add CTA. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.